Today we're going to be talking about the energy unit in your June 2022 paper. First thing we need to talk about is energy stores and energy transfers. Here are the different kinds of energy stores: gravitational potential energy, kinetic energy, elastic potential energy, chemical energy, thermal energy, magnetic potential energy, electrostatic potential energy, and nuclear potential energy. You need to be comfortable with what scenarios involve these different energy stores. To give you a quick example, gravitational potential energy is the amount of energy stored in something that is lifted above the ground with the potential to fall. The higher up we lift something, the more gravitational potential energy it has. Another example is kinetic energy. The faster something moves, the greater its velocity, the more kinetic energy it then has. As well as energy stores, there are also energy transfers. Now, energy transfers are the possible ways that we can actually go from one form of energy store to another form of energy store. If we were to go with the most basic example, we could go from chemical energy to gravitational potential energy using a mechanical energy transfer. And an example of that, let's say that I ate some food, so I've gained chemical energy. I am now going to lift this pen up a certain distance. Now what's happened is I have used my chemical energy in my muscles in order to increase the gravitational potential energy of this pen, because I have lifted it up, and that has given it more energy to fall. And in order to go from one type of energy store into another, I have applied a mechanical energy transfer. I have physically moved this object upwards. And so to go through all four transfers, we've got electrical energy transfer, mechanical energy transfer, heating, and radiation. Just to give a quick overview for each of these, electrical energy transfer is anything through current and voltage, a flow through wires. Mechanical is to do with anything that is moving, that requires a movement or a force in order to transfer one energy store to another. Heating is to do with the idea of conduction or convection, the process of moving thermal energy from one material to another. And lastly, radiation. That is the transfer of energy over a distance using electromagnetic waves. So that could either be through light, it could be through infrared radiation, so that's how we are able to feel warmth from the sun, by sending light energy or infrared wave energy through space to us, we absorb it, we increase in thermal energy. Next thing that you've got to be comfortable with is using these equations. These are the equations that we use in order to calculate the amount of energy store an object has.